Hello internets, Jesus loves you. My name's Cody and this is the Christian News Show we do on Tuesdays and Thursdays with geeksondergrace.com. And our first story of the day is actually an update to something we talked about on our last video, but I definitely want to bring it up because there is a lot of new information. And that story was about the student who got suspended for college because his Muslim teacher said that he was dangerous. And I couldn't base an opinion on it because we did not have enough information at all. In fact, I remember saying last week that I felt like I was missing something because he was suspended for being dangerous even though apparently he was just disagreeing with the teacher. And so now we have more information that he was probably being a bit disruptive in class, which I get. He was questioning the teacher about the things she was teaching about, and it was pulling away from the conversation the teacher was trying to have. And then he takes an essay where the teacher ends up giving him a failing grade, and this is where it kind of gets interesting. It was said before that he was angry in getting this failing grade. What we did not know is that he had emailed the teacher. And again, no threats or anything, but he did attack her a little bit in this email. He says, "I did this essay exactly how you wanted me to. I don't understand why I got this failing grade." But then he continues with, "You are the most incompetent teacher I have ever had." Also calling her class a ruthless program of hostility. In other words, you could tell he was frustrated. And at this point, I'm starting to side with the teacher a little bit. I mean, this is going on not just in a few days, but a few months. But then it's reported, and this is when the suspension happens, that he actually went to the class not during class times to harass her. And from here, I can no longer side with the teacher because this is a false accusation. There is video proof of the student being almost 30 miles away at a Chipotle while this was supposed to have gone down. So at the end of the day, I don't think that the student is by any means in the right here, but obviously neither is a teacher if she's creating false accusations to suspend a student, which by the way, he will be returning to school in the next week. But from that, I want to talk about Candace Cameron Bure. And if that name doesn't sound familiar, she's most well known for Full House and Fuller House. And she is very outspoken about her faith. And because of that, she does sometimes get a little bit of heat. So she made this Instagram post where she's wearing a t-shirt that says, "Not today, Satan." And a drag queen by the name of Bianca Del Rio reposts this picture saying, "If only this homophobic Republican knew." This is because she has actually used this phrase in a lot of her marketing. It's almost kind of a coined term for her. And so Candace got a ton of hate on her Instagram picture, just tons of comments hating on her. Candace has responded, probably in the best way possible, saying, "Why do you have to be nasty to me? You don't know me or my heart. I'm not homophobic and always sad when people think otherwise. Loving Jesus doesn't mean I hate gay people or anyone. You send a bunch of hateful people to my page writing horrible things. I hope next time you'll spread love and kindness, even when you disagree with people. Sending you love and wish you all the best. Truly, Candace." And if you've ever wondered how to respond to hate, that is how you do it. So much classier than I will probably ever be. And then our final story of the day is a short one, but it makes me excited. Easter is coming up. Most people probably know that already. If not, Easter's coming up. And Revelation TV in London is doing this ad campaign where they'll be putting Bible verses on 75 different buses. And I just think it's really cool. They're all very full of hope, at least the ones that I saw. And in the UK, for those who don't know, it's not like an incredibly Christian place like it is here in the United States. Like in America, it's almost a stigma not to be a Christian. That's not a thing in London. And so really, it's places like those where stuff like this matters. I make it sound like it's a haven for heathens. That's not the case. It's just not the same as it would be here. Here in America, if you see a Bible verse on a billboard, you're like, okay, another Bible verse on a billboard. Must be in the Bible Belt. And so I'm actually kind of hoping that this impacts lives. Question of the day, if you want to leave it in the comments, you can. You don't have to. I kind of want this to be more of an internalized thing. How do you respond to hate and criticism? I'm curious what you guys have to say. So if you want to leave it in the comment section down below, you can. I feel like all the people that are like, I handle it really well, are going to be the ones that comment. But I want people to think about it. If you're not going to comment, just at least consider the thoughts and make sure that you're doing it in a way that Jesus would like. Also, please make sure you check out geeksondergrace.com for more geeky content. My name's Cody Armour, bringing you Christian news in a not so boring kind of way every Tuesday and Thursday. In closing, let the haters hate, let the Christians pray, and to everybody like, subscribe. I'll see you later, and God bless.